San Francisco Tower.com 204 holding short, 1 left, ready to go.
.com 204 San Francisco Tower, wind 280 at 20, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at 1 left, .com 204.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Approaching runway 01 left. Entered runway 01 left. 7,500 feet remaining.
Yes, we've been over this before. Okay. Here we go.
Look at that thing. She rolling, she rolling, she rolling. Her rotation speed is fine. Let it do, baby. We up, baby. Best angle of climb.
That does not seem... Something was weird there. Like, I had to ride the right brake on that. Alright, but we got positive rate, gears coming up. Thumbs up. Yeah, the right turning tendencies of a turbofan, exactly. Fly this homeboy by hand a little bit.
Moving ground FedEx 1806 at the FedEx ramp. Set for taxi.
FedEx 1806, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via Bravo Whiskey.
Bravo Whiskey to 30, FedEx 1806.
.com 204, connect NorCal departure.
NorCal departure, .com 204. NorCal departure, good afternoon. .com at 204, climbing through 4,300 on the truck and 2.
.com 204, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain for level 190.
Up to 190, .com 204.
Deckman Tower, 0 Golf Whiskey, clarity active.
Alright, so that is a, that was weird. But,
60 Golf Whiskey, taxi to parking.
we're good now, I guess.
Taxi via Alpha, the main frequency. 0 Golf Whiskey.
Oh yeah, we're really good. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shot right there at the bay. Give me some of that. Yeah, that was it was still not. Oh yeah, look at Oakland. That's cool. It was still not happy with what was going on, but it was. I was on the brakes enough that it was fine. Okay, let's get this thing situated. So we'll do. Okay, looks good. Cycle that. Looked like it was a little bit off. We're gonna fly right over where I was born in beautiful Walnut Creek. Okay.
.com 204, contact Oakland Center, 132.2.
32.2, .com 204. So that was a not a good start initially, but feel like we're doing okay. Let's get ready for another altitude here as well. Open Center, good afternoon. .com at 204, climbing through 5,000.
.com 204, Oakland Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230, .com 204. What's up, Hawks? Of course, didn't set this thing at all. That's cool. Where's my FO on that checklist item?
Climbing through transition altitude.
Just in time to hit that. Beautiful. I don't like it when ForeFlight yells at me like that. Yeah, so this is, I think this is where I was born. Right here. I'm pretty sure that that is Lafayette out there. Yeah. I was born somewhere in that shot. And then my dad had their plane at Buchanan Field, which that should be right. Yep.
06 Oakland Tower, wind
There's
through
Buchanan.
014, runway 30, quick takeoff.
And there's Napa. Hawks, it is great to have the CJ4 back. I missed it.
204, contact Oakland Center, 132.95.
32905, .com 204. I missed it terribly. And it gave us a little welcome gift on the initial, on takeoff attempt number 1.
Altitude.
OaklandCenter.com at 204, climbing through flight level 220.
.com 204, Oakland Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
Up to 390.com at 204.
That's flight level 390.
My apologies, tree90.com 204.
Affirmative. How are you, Bill?
Fantastic, Matt. How are you?
Doing good.
That's awesome. Took her for a spin the other night. Went from, as we discussed on Thursday, I have no idea what MVY and DCA are, but that sounds lovely. That sounds great. All right, cool. We are trucking it up to flight level 390. Apologies. And
1806 heavy contact, NorCal
this
departure.
just could not look any prettier. Look at that. The bay behind us. Martha's Vineyard to Washington National. Sweet. That does sound really nice. Yeah, that is special. This is a very special thing. I love it a lot. It's so fun. We Julia and I went for this long run today. It's probably the longest run that I've done since college. I can't think of a time that I would have run longer than 4 miles.
1806 heavy NorCal departure, radar contact.
But like we were walking, we finished the run and we were walking back home, and I just was like, you know what? I want to fly that CJ4 right now. That was the only thing that I wanted to do, and I am so happy that I can do it. It should be like Pittsburgh maybe over there. Yeah, Pittsburgh off our left wing. And my old teammates grew up there. So this flight, I was originally going to do Boeing to Portland someplace.
133.2 UPS 5692.
We'll see ya.
Well, it was Boeing Portland and then Portland someplace else. And then I actually looked up online. I just like, you know what? I wonder what handcrafted airports there are that I haven't tried out yet. So I looked up, there's someone had created on Reddit a map of all the handcrafted airports, and I pulled that up, and I was just kind of looking through. I was like, oh, Aspen, that's actually that's a perfect airport to do. And the flight from Portland to Aspen was going to be pretty long in addition to the Boeing one. So I picked another nice handcrafted airport in San Francisco to go to Aspen, which is why this was our route today. Oh my gosh. I just happened to look down at OaklandCenter.com at 204. We looks like we're a little off course here. Can we get a vector to Sarah, please?
SFO 204 affirmative. Turn right heading 080 and when able clear direct Sarah.
Right 080 direct Sarah.com 204. So
I don't want to hear you blame the airplane this time either, because that airplane's my baby.
I'm trying to tiptoe around that. We'll see.
Did the pro line do something funky?
Yeah, it's just not capturing. Okay, so let's try direct Sarah execute. So there's our direct line. Now let's go to nav. Was it Orion? Okay. Alright, what the heck did you break? Was it in roll mode? It looks like it's captured now. So that's... yeah. Don't blame the Proline. Dude, I freaking love Proline. I will always be the first one to blame myself. Like, even if I'm pretty certain that it's not my fault, I will always lead with the the caveat, like, this is probably my fault.
Number 214 Echo Lima, contact.
I am happy to assume that it's my fault. After learning this system, Garmin just seems annoying. I agree. I absolutely agree that this is better. I think it's just better.
Altitude.
And I agree, yeah, like
214 Echo Lima, north
like
approach,
Max's
thank you for Juliet. And even approach request to pass
setup is pretty nice. But there's something about how this is laid out and how the math is done through here that seems really easy. And I don't know enough about the Garmin stuff to, even assume that system can't do it and can't do it easier.
Number 214 Echo Lima. I'm sorry, where did you want the ILS 28 right from?
There it goes. Thank you.
How about
I was resetting that as I was trying to not
how about I give it to you from sim?
fly 10 miles off course.
Symbol, affirmative, UIN, LLBL, so 214 Echo Lima, clear direct
So
symbol.
you're saying there's a chance.
FedEx 1806, heavy radar contact loss.
What? So how did it blow right through that one? We'll get there eventually. Well, I'll like I said, I am out of practice on this. We're having a little bit of a... I think you adjusted the altitude while it was capturing. Oh, and it just freaked out. It just said no, we're gonna keep going up for you. How about that? Hawks, we're having issues with the pilot. We're having more pilot issues than we are altitude issues. But that is a good question. Hawker driver, what are we looking at right now? How far off are we? There's Syrah, and it is doing its thing.
Let it do, baby.
Oh, that's good.
623 Lima Sierra, Bozeman ground runway 12,
Let it
taxi to Alpha.
baby.
FedEx 3438, contact
Awesome.
Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Just awesome. That all looks great now. We are on the right path. We're at the correct altitude, and everything is great. Passengers in the back have had a bit of a ride,
FedEx 3438, Salt Lake Center,
I am
descend via
having the
Cayenne
time
3
of my
arrival, runway
life.
28 right transition, Boise altimeter 3010.
Absolute time of my life.
The Cayenne 4 to a right transition.
Hey, we've got
FedEx
a few new people in the Discord that, well, I guess one. We've got Jet.Ski. Jet.Ski has joined the Discord community. So now that we've reached our cruising altitude, this is my... What's up, Viper Dave? This is my plea to all of you that are new or not in the Discord yet. Ghost Flyer, welcome. The Discord is one of my favorite parts about doing these streams. It's continuing to grow that community. We're getting close to 1,700 members in that community, and it's been so much fun to watch it grow and see the connections and the questions being asked, people making their way through ratings and their love of aviation and just sharing all of that. But for practical purposes, if you are watching this for the first time or wanting to get into flight simulation, and I think my hope is that everyone getting into flight simulation wants to get into real aviation, it's a super great resource for asking questions and getting going. We've had people that are just
November 214 Lima, descend and maintain
find aviation through flight simulation and then ask, like, hey, how do I do this? And it's relatively easy, and we've called flight schools for people in the Discord and got them set up for discovery flights and watched them take lessons and get pass the check ride. Like, it's freaking awesome. One of my favorite Discords to hang out in and help out. That's awesome, Hawks. I appreciate that. Oop, I was just as I was looking down to see what our speed was doing. Antler Jones. Antler Jones is in, and Ghost Flyer 71 is in as well. Thank you guys for joining, and have fun poking around there. I hope you enjoy it. If you're new to the concept of Discord, it's an app, but there is a web-based version of it. The app is awesome, and it's very easy to leave if it's not for you, and it's not for everybody, but it is for a lot of people. It's at least worth giving it a shot. So, yeah. This is not a CRJ. This is a CJ4. We're dealing with some winds up here, it looks like. 10 knot little crosser. So the one thing that automation-wise that this plane is a little bit tough on is cruise speed. It's the speed fluctuates a lot, so you have to watch your airspeed. Otherwise, it'll get too slow or get too fast. Like, it doesn't really hold speed well. So I just try to find a speed that's as close to the red line as possible, but with enough of a buffer that as it kind of fluctuates up and down, it's not going to be constantly screaming at me. Got some nice little clouds here. Okay. Like, you know, you can do Mach 0.775, but leaving it there is a recipe for, yeah. I know, I wish there was a better way to do that, even if it was a little bit of a cheater way. Just the way that the throttle situation for a lot of people is, I'm assuming it's kind of tough to be constantly babysitting that. I didn't even check the weather at Aspen. Smoke. Okay, so sky is clear, not very windy, so that's very, very easy. Not a factor. And look at that, there we go. Oh, that's not what I saw in ForeFlight. Gusting to 16. Yeah, that's not what I saw at all. Yeah, it's smoke. F-U. 280 at 11. So I'm seeing 350 at 5.
.63 Lima Sierra Buzzman Tower, proceed on course from my 1-2, clear for takeoff.
Dated 27 minutes ago.
.com 204, contact Oakland Center, 127.45.
2745.com 204. Oakland Center.com 204, flight level 390.
.com 204, Oakland Center, roger.
So what's up, Dave? Ooh, that's good. Oh, that that's a bit aggressive on the registration placement. Yikes. I guess branding though. Hi. Zebra, welcome. Thank you for following. Happy Saturday, everybody. Sweet. I think we are running okay. So let's look at some of the stuff that we can set up in here. We are fuel. is that just like a little bit off? Showing good there, but that's just off of the center line. We're okay on ForeFlight. That's a little bit of a discrepancy there, but I guess that's okay. Hmm. 1,400 pounds.
Denver Center, very good afternoon. Walker 169, total 330.
Walker 169 at Denver Center. Good afternoon, my friend.
Hello, sir.
Yay! Walker 169. It was just a matter of time.
We're 214 Echo Lima, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
God, look at that thing. It's so good. So fun.
214 Echo Lima. NorCal approach, cross symbol, add and maintain 5,300, cleared ILS runway 28 red approach.
Cabin crew. Julia. Julia. Could you give me a bar, please? A breakfast bar. Please. Get the FA to give me some snacks. Yeah, this plane is awesome. It is so fun. Just looks great too. They did a good job on the interior too. Thanks, pal. What are you doing over there? You did. Did you own one in FSE? Holy crap. I might have to rent one from you. Or rent it from you. Where do you keep it? Oh. Dude, I can ferry that thing. Antler Jones, that is ForeFlight. Yeah. The group you have already has one in the west. Yeah. Well, if you need somebody to ferry it someplace cooler, let me know.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, Bob's got the other one? Jonesy crew, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for following.
Hello. Hi.
And also Verb Rush. Welcome, guys. Happy Saturday. I haven't gotten yelled at by the overspeed, so we must be looking good. We're looking really good. This is, in fact, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good.
Oh, we're looking good. Alright, where's Marty? We haven't heard Marty in a while. Farm sim mishap. I am pushing my company to work with Farming Simulator. I think that would be. I haven't played it yet, but I kind of want. I kind of want to. Julia, would you play Farming Simulator with me? Yeah? Might get some Farming Simulator action. That's gonna be your next stream is Farming Simulator? Oh. Yeah, we can't find that stupid knife. That's really funny. Yeah, I think we should get some Farming Sim stuff. That would be fun. We are almost out. Oh no, we're still on Quebec 128. I run that for a while. I do not own a wheel, no. But I played so many racing games with a controller. Like I would probably be okay with a controller. But obviously the gear makes it much easier and more fun. Yeah, Truck Sim is cool too. Verbero, thank you for joining the Discord. What's our Discord ad like today so far? We've got 4 new members to the Discord community. That's freaking rad. Yeah. Yeah, because there's enough stuff that you're not actually driving, right? That you can
FedEx 3438, contact Big Sky Approach 119.6.
We got really into Harry's farm and Clarkson's farm. And I think it would be kind of fun to replicate that a little bit. I did play Sea of Thieves. I played it. We actually got pretty early access to that at Newegg. And we played it with Microsoft, actually. It was fun for like an hour when it first came out, and it kind of like soured me on it, but I know that they've made a lot of updates to it, and I would give it another shot. I think it's a super fun, cool concept for a game. But yeah, it was like after an hour, it was kind of all right. Once you get that boat underway and everyone working on the sails and stuff, it was a little repetitive, but it's beautiful. It's a super cool game. I love the water effects in that. Yeah, I'll have to make sure that I can get access to that. I don't remember if I actually bought it or if I had our Newegg account for that. But yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, Farming Simulator would be pretty fun.
Centurion 24 Lima, Oakland Tower, wind 29017, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Did you say something to me? I think we would be terrible farmers, and that would be part of the fun. Yeah, all the animals would escape or die, and we would only grow crops that could be turned into booze. You've yeah, your family died of dysentery, but now we'll have vodka to rub on it. Probably terrible enough to kill horses, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, barley. We get some, barley, corn, potatoes. Absolutely. Get some rape. Get some.
790 Delta Lima, Olympia ground, runway 17, taxi.
Yeah,
Whiskey,
barley.
And
Do they have
Bravo
hops? Can you
information,
grow some
Hotel
hops?
Strong.
I heard they added more hops to it. I said this on Thursday when we were in the longitude.
Walker 169, descend via the ski to around.
No matter
runway 35
what
left,
goofiness
transition,
the
Denver,
sim
altimeter
throws at
3020.
you, there are times when it just is stunning.
235 left.
This
Walker
is so
169.
great. Freaking beautiful. How cool that is. I like it. Q just got a racing wheel, and I've been meaning to go over there and get some racing simming out of my system. I've been dying for some actual racing, not like Horizon crap, like some actual circuit racing. I just don't like I don't need a wheel. I don't know even where I'd friggin' put that, but who knows? It might be kind of fun to get a wheel, but I enjoy flying way too much to substitute sim content, I think, or stream content. Yeah, but it's not that it's smaller. It's like, where do I put it when I'm not using it? Like, I just like setting it up, tearing it down just sounds annoying to me. It's probably not that bad, but you know, the pedals too, I don't know, just seems like a lot. I don't fly X-Plane, so I'm curious to hear what your experience is with Ortho. Is it close or better than Microsoft? That's a good question, Hawks. It's Ortho is better because you can get higher resolution, but everything else with this is way better. And I would take the trade-off of not as crisp Ortho to have it streamed in and not have to take up massive amounts of data. And like that's well worth the you know, the slight drop in Ortho, and it's like covers the entire world, which is crazy. Rudder pedals, toe brakes, or my acceleration brake. That's pretty funny. That's a good call, and I've thought of that too. And you could probably even get the yoke to be a steering wheel, like super janky, but probably could make that work. Yeah, well, X-Plane is just more mature, so it's got more stuff. I think we'll get caught up here. I don't need all of them fancy gadgets. Yeah, dude, screw that. I don't have time for that. I barely have enough time for the crap that I already do. It's always a trade-off. You've got a bunch of time, you got no money. You got the money, you got no time. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's probably fair. Hawker driver. I don't know. I enjoy. I've gotten training benefits out of Microsoft as well, so just a matter of what you fly, what you're training for. I think
204, connect Salt Lake Center, 128.72.
2872.com 204. Salt Lake Center, good afternoon.com 204, flight level, tree 90.
.com 204, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Sweet. Alright, now I want to play some frickin' farming simulator. This is going to be great. So winds are reporting here 350. So we'll be landing runway 33. And let's see, let's go full screen so I can see what our approaches look like. Let's just see what our nav looks like. Our nav.
November 2, 7 Golf. Go ahead and make the request, please.
Our nav is... Airport elevation 70.
27 Golf at San Marcos. Clear the localized DB back for software bridge.
So we got 2,400 foot circling minimums on the RNAV. And let's see what the local edge looks like. Wooselman, thank you for the follow. Welcome. CJ4 is just fantastic.
User Charlie Roger, register system.
No, it is not set to guard. Com 2. Oh, is it working now? Yeah, I couldn't get on the ground when I was playing with it earlier. I couldn't get. Yeah, no, whatever. I don't care. I don't mess with guard anyway. Listens to guard. We're guards. It's set to a default. Like when the panel fires up, it's set to the default frequency, which is for some reason 2485. I have no idea why. There we go. You happy now? Oh, am I monitoring that already? No, there's no way that was LA Center. What? Wow. That is really funny. I didn't know that. So I am listening to both. It did before. It did. A little chair mat here. It did work before. Like when you'd click it, it would actually like spin. So when I was trying that on the ground, because I actually I was going to have the ATIS. I was going to have the ATIS on COM 2, and then it like didn't look like it was working, so I just left it alone. So yeah, that seems to be new, which is sweet. I flew my first passenger yesterday as a private pilot. Mike, that's fantastic, dude. What I do is listen to ATIS on COM 2 and then set it to guard. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I do as well.
Actually, right now I have you right where I want you. I'm taking out that far to the MDAs in the area.
Yeah, the two ATISes. So I'll pick up what I usually do is I will do ATIS, clearance, Well, no, I guess Brad does that.
Somebody else.
Brad will pick up clearance on COM 2 after he gets the ATIS.
If I forget about you, that's when I owe you a beer.
And usually it's
that's how that
digital
works.
ATIS, so we don't actually listen to the frequency. But what I do, I'll get the ATIS on my phone leaving. Clearance
34,
on
38,
COM
either
1,
return, heading to
guard
60.
is set on 2, and then switch to ATIS wherever we're going. Yeah.
FedEx 34, 38, 9 miles.
Airwolf, you got
total,
your
maintain 8,000 until
your
south
license
for
yesterday?
ILS from my 28 right approach.
Dude. Did you mention that in the other Discord and just didn't tell me? Are you dark green now? You are dark green. Look at that. Congrats, dude. That is awesome. That is awesome. It's like right now your name is showing up as bright green. It's pretty similar to the student pilot color. That's really funny. But dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. Dude, mention that and go to the Discord, go to my Discord and mention that. Post a picture with I know you've got the little paper picture. Post that in wherever. Let everybody know. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, yeah, so this is 2100 circling. Yeah, I guess we'll probably do the R now. Sweet. Yeah, use that one. That sounds good. I just freaked out like, oh my god, I haven't switched tanks. Julia, this cloud cover is making it feel like 20 degrees cooler. What? Yeah, it's nice. I know, I was kind of like just cruising along like, oh crap, I feel like I forgot. Your flying computer, no kidding. Does the zoom still not work on this map? So awesome. I'm not sure if your career is going to take you into a private jet, but it's a whole bunch of sitting there with your arms crossed, wondering if you're ever going to fly out of this overcast.
FedEx 3438 heavy, connect Boise Tower, 118.1.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've gotten some pretty amazing experience flying in a jet with Brad, and yeah. I think it depends on what type of plane.
FedEx 3438 heavy, Boise Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, the wind
As well.
28010.
Like, to me, like I have a friend who flies King Airs, and those fly. I mean, like he flies long days. He's got really long days. You know, like 5 legs in a day, but those trips seem like, I mean, they're quicker, you know, like 1 to 2 hours, going a bunch of cool places like that seems cool. The longer haul stuff, and he actually just switched into a Sovereign and is doing a lot of transcon stuff, and he's very, very bored and is constantly complaining that the planes don't have good Wi-Fi. But we'll see. I mean, that's kind of my general goal is to get get licensed up to be able to fly with Brad. And dude, it's freaking fun. Obi Vala, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for following. Yep, CJ4, working title CJ4, absolutely. The first 15 and the last 15, yeah. It's a cool. It's just cool. Do I fly with Brad often? I got 2 trips with him over the weekend, last weekend, in an Excel. So Julia and I were up to Monterey for lunch, and then we drove into San Jose to meet with our boss for dinner with his family, and then we were in the Excel back from San Jose. I picked up the clearance. I picked up the clearance. It was so funny. We were leaving John Wayne, and they had the intercom up in the cabin, so I could hear the radios. And our friend was actually on tower that morning. So Brad was like, "Hey, you know, I've got Bill in the back here." So the tower controller says hello to me sitting in the back of an Excel of a frickin' Citation over the intercom. I was dying laughing. I was like in the jump seat for the departure, which was not great because I couldn't really see a whole lot. Obviously just, you know, the cockpit, but that was pretty sweet. So I've experienced the private jet charter life a little bit. Definitely a taste. I mean, I would say way more than a taste than what most people would get to experience, which I am insanely grateful to Brad for. But yeah, I've been on a handful of trips with him, and we've also done some flight testing stuff in some 500 Citations. So not actual like going in. Well, I guess one of them was. Yeah, they were both going someplace, but in, you know, like to test a couple of systems, pressurization systems and stuff. So it's cool. It is. I absolutely love it. The Excel is a very cool plane. They're, you know, performance-wise, it is not slotation fully, but it is not fast. But it's like that kind of plane. Like to get on the other side, to do a transcon in that plane, you would have to stop, and most people are not buying those, you know, not chartering those to do that and stop. Like that's just a pain in the butt. So it keeps you pretty regionalized. It is not Proline. No, that one, they've got a couple of different packages on that. It was something that I was not. not familiar with. Let's see. It's not Honeywell. No, the screens are Honeywell. The MFD, PFD, or Honeywell screens, but the actual FMS is not Honeywell. Let's see if there's a good way to show those. Let's see here. I don't think I'm asking this question properly. Let's see here. It is 2 universal UNS, 1 CSPs. Yeah, you called it. Proline is definitely the best, but Brad didn't seem to mind it. Doesn't seem to mind it too much. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. Let me get this off here. Stop mirroring. And see if this will work. Let's hope this works. Yeah, there it is. So it was alright. I mean, I know nothing about the differences from one to the other, but he flies his plane a lot and has had nothing but good things to say about it. Or I should say, he hasn't had anything bad to say about it, necessarily. But I can't even look at it. Little PTSD, huh? Whoops. No, we are alive. Let's see. Some other good shots. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is very douchey right here. And out the window. Oh yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, we had that was absurd. Glass of champagne in the back of a private jet. Ridiculous. Does it take long to learn how to use the FMS? I had Brad go through this Proline in this plane with me, and it really is not bad at all. It takes somebody, and this is just from a sim level, it just takes somebody talking you through it live versus watching a tutorial. And once you got the flow and know what you need, it's pretty quick on learning how to manage it. If that makes any sense. So if you forget something, it's easy to catch it and then find out what you did wrong. Here's Brad. This is how we hang out in the cockpit. Like he pulls his headset back so I can talk to him, and I just kneel right here. Yeah. So Brad, Hawker driver was very disgusted by the universal system. I'll pull up that picture again. And my feedback, thank you, Bob. My feedback, or my response was, I have not heard Brad say anything bad about it, and usually I would absolutely hear you say something bad about it, if there was something. Airwolf, thank you very much, man, for joining us. Congrats again on the license. Super cool, dude. Is it a newer version? Our UNS1 in the Hawker couldn't take VNAV windows on an RNAV star. You had to program in the hard altitude at each fix with a restriction. Having flown Collins, Honeywell, and Global FMSs. You guys are speaking another language. It's great. How do I get out of this thing? Disconnect. There we go. Okay, cool. Gotta know the limitations of the unit. It's not a be lazy and watch it drive FMS. You actually have to tell it what to do, but it does just fine. Brad, if you're able to make the descent here, I was trying to play around with the VNAV here. I get the little dot on the vertical speed, but it doesn't capture it, and I don't know if it needs to capture it or if it's just telling you what your vertical speed needs to be, and then you have to manually dial in that vertical speed as a calculation. I think that was I think I was close to figuring that out, but interesting take. I've flown both Collins and Honeywell equipped Hawkers, and I'll take Proline over the UNS all day. $50,000 per unit. Yikes. I freaking love this conversation. I love listening to or watching people that are way smarter than me talk to one another. It's way better. It was the VNAV. So when we've got VNAV data in there, if I click VNAV, you got the little circle on the vertical speed. The intention is that I manually change the vertical speed to match that little circle, right? It doesn't actually follow automatically that descent path, right? I think I was assuming that it did that, and then I was kind of looking at it and went, oh, I can match it. If you can pair VNav through the flight director, do it. That's the target that it's going for. Compare the VNav through the flight director. Yeah, I don't know if it will. Because it's like, yeah, right. That's what I did. So if I click VNav, like when I'm on the descent, I click VNav and the little circle would show up, but the plane never did anything.
Stuck on 204, contact Salt Lake Center, 135.77.
3577 DUCOM 204. It does it by this. My radio panel does the numbers by the 100th. Takes forever. Ugh. Salt Lake Center, good afternoon. DOCOM 204, flight level 3990.
DOCOM 204, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Was the altitude pre-selected at the lower altitude you were in the position to intercept? Oh, and were you in the position to intercept the VNav course? Yes, I think so on both. It'll capture the VNav path at the top of descent. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I had and I tried multiple different altitudes. You know, I tried the altitude select at the next lowest point, and then I just kind of wound it all the way down to the approach, like basically just to 0. And
Walker 169, Denver approach, Denver altimeter.
Was this on an arrival or just some random airport? It was on an arrival. It was actually whatever the arrival was into San Jose. I can't remember what the name of that is called. But yeah, so I was like on the arrival, hit VNav, little circle popped up. I don't remember where I was at. It was like right before the arrival started. So it was like basically if Lloyd was a step down, like had an altitude on there, I would I hit VNav then. Yeah. Divert him to Denver instead of ASE so we can watch him do the arrival judgmentally with a bucket of popcorn. You bastards. But it has to, you got to input the actual, it's got to have that data in there, which you can populate, I think, right? Like I can manually put that in there. $15 south of Lloyd at 20. Oh, F you guys. I have no idea. I don't even know what that means. Be nice, you guys. That kind of looks familiar. Is that... Where are we? No, I thought we were kind of by... No, we are way not where I thought we were. Not me racking my brain to try to figure out how to do that in the the Honeywell FMZ. This was actually super nice to do that with. Lloyd-20 creates a 20 prior offset. we are. That's a lot of cloud we're heading at. Okay, is the weather still holding up? Alright, so the winds have picked up, so that's good. That has changed. Can't believe I remember how to do an offset fix after not flying this thing for 3 years. So 20 creates a 20 prior offset fix. So that just means a fix 20 miles, like on the same course or whatever, but just 20 miles earlier. So if I go, let's do Lloyd. Take any fix in the line, select then add a /20. Are we, I think we're over Lloyd right now, right? Where is Lloyd? No, we're planning for it. Okay, so Lloyd -20. And then do you load it in at the point? Like do I click Lloyd or and drop that on Lloyd? Okay. Waypoint not matched. So it goes before it. Okay, yeah. So it did not like that. Lloyd -20, try it again. Working, not matched. Try -20. -20. Working? Dang. Dang, that's pretty rad. So that is just a fix. Cancel that. So that's a. Oh, execute that. Oh, and now. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. My bad. Doing it now. Lloyd /-20. Lloyd. Execute that. Okay, there's that. And then put in altitude, flight level 200 into the altitude restriction. So that is, do I just put in 200 and click that guy? Or is that the speed? That might be the speed, right?
Walker 234, Oakland clearance, clear to the San Diego Limburg Airport.
Okay.
Coast 9er departure, Mickey transition, and then a spiled.
Speed, altitude.
Maintain 10,000.
And the speed doesn't really matter. The speed can be anything, right? So I can put like 250 and then 200 in there, and that should update it. Or whatever. It'll command that. Okay. So I can add just 200.
Walker 234, are you back correct?
Okay, just 200. Nope, it's not doing it. Might need to put flight level. No, 0, that probably won't work, right? So if I go delete what's in there for now and then put in 2000. Okay. So clear that. I think. God, oh yeah, sweet. And now 20,000. Will that work? Dude, check that out. Hell yeah. That is awesome. That is super cool. Okay. Teamwork indeed. Now have a peek at your MFD. Okay. So that's the next point, right? Okay, go to perf. VNav setup, maybe. Advisory VNav. Do I need to enable that? What? Key not active. Enable advisory VNAV. It's not going to be in setup. Nothing in there. Do I type in enable? I mean, that doesn't, that feels like that should work, right? It's, well, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how they have that set up, but, key not active, huh? Give you a distance and time TOD on the MFD. So if I enable that, then the MFD will show top of descent somewhere. And it'll pop up. So will that, will we not, is that going to prevent us from it actually working? Upper menu, select MFD. Okay, upper menu. Is it the wrong upper menu? Or this upper menu? Which upper menu? Oh yeah, I've got that. I have that in there. Yeah, FMS text I have in there. I actually took off with that set up. We got Lloyd 1. Because you see how it's selected. How nothing is selected right now? Yeah.
Walker 169, contact Denver Tower 133.3.
Do this and see what happens. Yeah, it's still nothing.
Walker 169, Denver Tower, that is approved. Runway 35 left to the land, 10710.
This is freaking awesome. Yeah, I don't think it could zoom out though. Or at least I haven't been able to figure out. It hasn't been working. That button gets pressed, but nothing happens. Range knob. What? Are you shitting me? So what is this zoom crap down here for? The hell? Oh, it's for the charts? Oh. Well, that's confusing. Frickin' come on, Proline. You bunch of jerks. Alright, we're good. Okay. And now I know not to keep clicking that and wondering why it doesn't do anything. But there's TOD. That is so badass. Holy crap. So at that point, there's a stupid TOD viewer. So at that point, if I hit, don't have to touch anything else, if I just hit VNAV, it should follow that down. Do I have that correct? Garmin 5000 and XL would be pretty bitchin'. Interesting. You should be able to hit VNAV now. Alright, so VNAV is in. I have hit the button. You'll see VNAV path come alive a few miles away from the TOD. So we put that that 20 waypoint, whatever, from Lloyd in there because it's how do I say this? Just as a fix to not mess with Lloyd. So when you get the descent clearance, just dial in the altitude and watch the magic. And which altitude do I put in, though? That's kind of what I was confused. No, that's what the clearance will be. Oh, okay, right. Okay, so we did that for fun, right? So I could put cross 20 miles west of Lloyd at flight level 200. I'm probably going to give you a Lloyd at flight level 210. Okay. No, don't send me to Denver, please. That's what you would match.
Walker 1 to 69, or Roger.
That's what you would match that fix you just set to. So yeah, because we don't have any further descent clearance limit. So in this case, it would just be down to 20,000, or whatever I'm told to go down to 20,000 or descend via an arrival. And then if I'm told to descend via an arrival, I just go to the bottom of the arrival, right, and just dial, put in the altitude for the bottom of that, and it'll just step its way down through each fix, I'm assuming, right?
Hello. Hi.
Poor copy. Dario K Gamer, thank you for following. Welcome. Probably butchered that username. I apologize. You need to go back to work for the Angels? Absolutely freaking not. Oh my god, I do not want to have anything to do with that on a couple of levels. So select DTO and then select the altitude restriction you just put in. What is DTO? So I'll put in here 20
altitude.
Oh, direct to. I think it's called DIR in this, but rudder. Oh. Just leave it. Okay.
Altitude.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see this thing will actually work. Ow. Dario, we are going to Aspen right now. No, I liked working for the Angels at the time, but the Angels now are very, very different organization than they were when I was there. It is very different. Not good. Okay. So we have, now to just take a look here, we've got this point 20 from Lloyd, 20 west of Lloyd, at flight level 200. So that was just playing around. Like, I wouldn't actually put that in there unless it was given to me. So we'll see what is actually requested, if we need to make an adjustment to that, but we might look out and get exactly that. You never know. Let it do what it do, baby.
Let it do what it do, baby.
You should try the VNav Direct 2 so you can see what it does. So what Mr. England Plane was saying, if you wanted to draw a straight line from your current altitude to your present position, your current altitude at your present position, to cross the fix you set up at flight level 200, you can hit the direct 2 button on the FMS and then press the altitude, and then press altitude restriction. Okay. You can have Bill fly the Quad Hawker.
DOCOM 204, connect Denver Center, 1 tree, point to 67.
3367 DOCOM 204. Denver Center, good afternoon, DOCOM 204, flight level 390.
DOCOM 204, Denver Center, hello, cross Lloyd at maintain at flight level 210.
Crossing Lloyd at maintain, flight level 210, DOCOM 204. Okay, so we can delete our Lloyd one here, right? So okay, let's go delete U. Unable to delete waypoint. Great. Delete that. I guess that's along the line, so who cares? And then we'll do flight level 2. No, it was 210. Okay, so we'll add that to Lloyd. Okay. And then... Alright, and the TOD updated itself. Sweet. Okay. Oh, you're flying to it right now? Got it. Okay, so now we're going to go down to 20. 20,000. Okay. VNav is 20. Yeah, 21. Yeah. Thank you. I like it when ATC gives you corrections from within the flight deck live. It is great. Yeah, dude, Brad freaking loves
0.4.
Falcons. Okay, so VNav is selected, and altitude selector has been selected. That's it, right? So at our top of descent, the plane should start going down.
Walker 204, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via uniform and whiskey. Walker 380, Oakland ground, follow Eduardo.
Center, good afternoon, TM9, Charlie Golf Mike, Whiskey.
Oh, this is a cool arrival, kind of like looping, or approach looping over. Sorry, I was in foreflight.
CGMWT, Seattle Center.
That's pretty cool.
VFR for now, squawk 3423.
Squawk 3423.
And we're going to be landing runway 13 for sure. Sweet. Alright, this is going to be fun. I'm gonna load that in there for now. Let's go. Approaches, RNAV. I mean, we're gonna be runway 33. Doesn't really matter, does it? That'll be RNAV. There we go. Oh, zeros. Oh, because it's a circle. Ah, okay. I see. That's pretty cool. So if it's a circling approach and it's not designated for a particular runway, it just says 00. Yeah, you know you've got an SIC who is on it when they know to call the FBO right over skier because that's the only time they'll be able to hear you. That's really funny. Dude, that is so cool looking.
Center, Charlie Golf, my whiskey tango.
Archer 63 Lima Sierra, Bozeman Tower, make sure runway 12 and report a 3-mile final.
I looked outside and
PGMWT radar contact, 6 southeast of the Whatcom BOR, cleared to the Seattle Airport as filed, climb maintain 15,000.
I maintain 15,000, Charlie Golf, my...
I'm so happy I got this thing working again. Yeah, this is freaking fun. And super educational. Holy crap. Temporarily based out of there for a week. Poor Brad. Alright, we're coming up on the TOD now. Sort of. Let's see what it does. Let it do what it do, baby. Is it gonna actually do it?
Let it do what it do, baby.
Weather still looking good, smoky. Skies are clear. Visibility 10. 10, gusting 15 out of 340. Aspen. Aspen, Aspen. 1885, okay. There's, oh, holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, no. This is not going down. I thought the vertical speed was moving. I don't think it is though. It went down momentarily. I think that was just a little bump there. Okay, is it gonna do it?
Walk to the Oakland Tower and 30 clear for takeoff. Southwest 1068, clearance available.
Holy crap, it's doing it, you guys.
Southwest 1068, clear to the Denver Airport. Boise 3 departure, radar vectors roar, and then it's filed. Climb maintain 16,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 7125.
It is actually doing it. That's super cool. So what the hell was I doing wrong? Probably a bunch of stuff.
Southwest 1068, read back correct.
DenverCenter.com at 204, starting our descent.
Roger.
Yeah, I still haven't found where the overspeed fuse is on this thing. I don't think it's on this panel. Yeah, we have to find where that fuse is and pry it out. Dude, Matt, you're preaching to the choir in this plane. I know that it is awesome. I know that it's beautiful. I am saying, holy crap, it's doing it because I made it do it. Not me. Like, I clicked the buttons to make it do it. I had not been able to do that before.
Archer 623 Lima Sierra, runway 12,
I tried to do it and it wouldn't do it. I am more happy for the assistance from the smart people. That's really cool, though. Really cool. God, this is awesome. Brad, you're a genius. That's true too. Yeah, that is a very good point. The longitude is like a Ferrari in this game. Too bad the flight planning system on the Garmin doesn't work too well by default. Well, but you've retained that training, and that takes some brain power.
Walker 234, contact NorCal departure. See ya.
So, it's actually freaking doing it. That is so
Walker
cool.
380, Oakland Tower, runway 30, line up and wait, be short delay for in-trail spacing.
That's so pretty. Brad, talk about an expensive finding your way back trip. Yikes. Poor intelligence, lots of training. Yeah.
Walker 234, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
This is working out so nicely. Nice, easy descent down.
Walker 234, Walker 234, turn left heading 210, as vectors for Seagull.
Vectors to final change approach. So I want to do...
Walker 380, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the RNAV Foxtrot is what we want. That's the circle guy. Is that what we put in there? Yeah, it is. So that is the only one I have. Localizer, RNAV. So if I want to do 115, huh? Yeah, it seems like it's missing approaches then.
Drift limits here, text park can be Alpha, remain this frequency, good night.
Yeah, the diamond, yeah. I want the localizer. Happy weekend, Finbar. Okay, I want the localizer. Stand by. I want the localizer. The diamond is what we keep calling your VNAV path. Works like a glide slope. Okay, yeah, I saw that, and that I was actually thinking that same thing. I was like imagining this punching that into the system just creates like a mini or a gigantic approach. Just without a localizer. It's like a GPS track, but we don't have the corresponding diamond on the path. The donut on the V-speed indicator is the vertical speed. Yeah, and that's what I was following when it wasn't capturing. I just put it in vertical speed mode and matched where that circle was.
Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango
CGMWT, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Board approach 125.6.
Localizer Ajax. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Sweet.
CGMWT, Seattle approach to Seattle altimeter 3008. Descend and maintain 5,000 fly present heading. That's vectors, visual approach, runway 34 left.
Both in the U.S. Both in U.S. ATC is pretty good about descending you plenty early enough to meet whatever restrictions you may need, but you should always have your own planning done and make sure your plan matches their plan.
Walker 380 NorCal departure, radar contact, flight maintain flight level 190.
This is freaking gorgeous.
Altitude.
Okay. Getting behind here. Getting behind. It's nice and
Walker
warm
234,
up
contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Hot.
.com 204, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
32.8.com 204.
23.8, 1.8.
23.8.com 204.
CGMWT, turn right heading 180.
I think 180, Charlie Golf Mike.
Does not have a
Walk 234,
runway.
contact climb maintain for level 350.
Interesting. Okay, so it can't get me. It doesn't have a runway in there. So if I go Aspen approach, good afternoon. .com 204, flight level 210.
.com 204, Aspen approach. The Aspen altimeter 3035, set to maintain 16,000, and advise you information echo.
Down to 16,000. We'll let you know we have echo.com 204.
.com 204, turn left heading 360, vectors for your descent.
Left 230, vectors for descent. .com 204.
Walker 380, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
2740, fight fucker 380.
So that discontinuity is not. Here we go. Okay.
Walker 380 Oakland Center, climb maintain for level 370.
Wait, is Aspen?
Just make that left turn heading for me now, please. Left turn 340 now.
What? Alright, left 340.com 204.
That's 10 on me.
Why is that not?
Boise ground, Southwest 1068 coming out of the terminal at Delta short of Alpha, request taxi with Charlie.
Southwest 1068, Boise ground.
Yeah, I was in the
right
wrong
taxi to Alpha.
something.
Two-way right to Alpha, Southwest 1068.
Oh, that's why. So did I click that? I thought I did click it. Maybe I did not click it, but does that roll heading? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault.
CGMWT, just to maintain 3000.
And maintain 3000, Charlie Goma.
Okay. And that was this. That was the right heading that he said, right? 330. Make sure it actually did it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I hit it and then was thinking about something else. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at.
CGMWT, Seattle Airport, 11 o'clock, 12 miles, report in sight.
Have the airport in sight.
Echo, there's Echo, okay.
CGMWT, thanks. Clear visual approach, right 34 left and our left downwind. Contact Seattle Tower, 120.
Dude, is Aspen towered on PilotEdge? And I'm just
left,
completely...
Left Tower 1209.
like going crazy. Yeah, circle. AspenApproach.com 204. We have information Echo and like to request
Transition
localizer
altitude.
DME Echo approach.
Nearest altimeter 3035.
Duck on 204, roger. Turn left heading 290, descend to maintain 14,000. Expectors Ajax.
I had left 290 down to 14,000.com 204.
Seattle Tower, TBM, Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango descending through 4,500, joining left base 34 left.
CGMWT, Seattle Tower, you should be joining a left down on 34 left. Make sure you look at the correct airport and the correct pattern entry. When we're 34 left and you're clear to land.
Correction, that's left downwind 34 left.
Is it the winds, Brad?
Boise Tower, Southwest 1068, 2A white, ready for departure.
Southwest 1068, Boise Tower. Wind
Yes, I
30010,
refuse to circle
18,
at
runway 28
Aspen.
right, clear for takeoff.
Landing 15 only.
Take up to right.
Well, good thing we're in a sim, so.
Altitude.
Oh, is it still in freaking? So if I. Oh, do I have to turn off that VNAV? I can't just turn on vertical speed. I would love to have a talk about autopilot modes.
DOCOM 204, turn right heading 060.
Right 060.com 204. Affirm, turn it off after using it. Okay. Poor Brad. Poor Brad. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. I'm having a great old time here. Oh, I wasn't even going to read that. So, thank you, Brad, whatever it was.
DOCOM 204, cleared to Ajax, cross Ajax, at or above 13,400, cleared a localizer DME Echo approach.
Alright, cleared to Ajax, at or above 13,500, cleared localizer DME Echo approach, DOCOM 204. Shit. Wait, where is Ajax? Okay. We'll try that. We'll do that. And let's go to here. All right.
Southwest 1068, kind of big sky departure, we'll see you.
Departure, see you later, Southwest 1068.
But it's in there though. Like it's showing up on the map, but it's not.
Big Sky departure, Southwest 1068, 5,900 for 16,000.
Southwest 1068, big departure, radar contact. Climb maintain 16,000, turn left heading 130, vectors for roar.
Left turn 130, 16,000 vectors for roar, Southwest 1068.
No, it's not. Okay. None of this is. Oh, it almost was. No, but it's not.
Tower, Charlie, go Mike.
CJ4 TCL Tower, second, you cut out.
My computer crashed.
Roger.
Didn't do that. There's many things that did not happen here. Not good.
.com 204, contact Austin Tower, 118.85.
1885, .com 204.
We copied it, Brad.
So this is controlled. Dude, I didn't even consider that this was controlled on PilotEdge. That's
1068, clear direct roar.
awesome.
And contact Salt Lake Center, 133.25.
Direct war, contact 13325, Southwest 1060.
AspenTower.com at 204 information echo localizer DME echo approach.
Autopilot.
.com 204 Aspen Tower, the wind's 33010, gust 15. Do you want to circle to runway 33 or do you want to straight into runway 15?
Affirmative, we'll circle for 33.com 204.
.com 204, roger, circle east, enter right downwind, runway 33, and runway 33, clear to land.
Alright, right downwind for 33 clear to land, 33.com 204.
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 1068, 12200, climbing 16000 and redirect wall.
So the 1068, you're still with Big Sky approach, contact Salt Lake Center 133.25.
13325, apologies, Southwest 1068.
No worries.
I don't like this.
1068, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
I don't like this. I love this. You're about to not like it all much more. I don't know, man. It's gonna be fine. I don't know what you guys are so worried about. Look at how pretty this is. I don't like that view. I want that view right there. Oh yeah, dude, this is so sketchy, Brad. Oh my god, this is so sketchy, dude.
Hello. Hi.
Oh my god. Oh, I need to be using this entire valley. Dude, that is not good. Oh my god. That is... Dude, what the... Oh, that's so funny. But, like, this is really, really pretty. I'm turning this blind. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't see anything. Should we just go to Eagle? Is that what you're saying?
Southwest 10 to 68, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Good God, dude.
Southwest 1068, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain for level 350.
500.
That is so stupid.
500.
Just ref plus 30. Backed out of it. Center line, that's okay. I have plastic pedals. Dude, I don't know what the big deal was. That was a piece of cake. That was totally fine. I barely touched the brakes, man. I barely even touched it.
204 taxi to parking via Alpha and remain this vehicle ticket.
Alright, parking via Alpha, we'll stay with you. .com 204. So.
Walker 234, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That was an absolute piece of cake. Dude, what is with the brakes? I barely even touched the brakes. I was on them like a little bit. I'm still here.
We copied it, risk.
I am still here, and in fact, I am not dead. What I don't even know what our ref speed was, but yeah. Thank you, Rob. See, Rob knows what's up. Yeah. I was coming downhill at a $135. That was great. Floated it a little bit. We have plenty of runway. You have 8,000 feet of runway. And, you know, I ate up maybe 3,000 of it. Well, when I was paying attention to that, I saw 135. But, yeah, I mean, $150 is fine, too.
Southwest 1068, right on lost.
All right, everybody. And this is also, don't forget the little excursion at San Francisco. Yeah, that was totally fine. I rounded that corner. Airport in sight, nose down. Spoilers out. Let her rip. Yes. Yeah, we'll go to Eagle. Or Telluride. Dude, I had no idea that Aspen was towered on PilotEdge. I was fully expecting to be CTAF. And dude, look at how, oh my god, look at how beautiful this is. That is amazing. Alright, let's get everybody out. You absolutely exceeded my expectations. Yeah, was not sure. I will let PilotEdge, I will let ops at pilotedge.com know that was absolutely fantastic.